It's the Bob Doyle Show. I don't know. E-News? Look, I'm a waste of time. Literally. All I'm doing now is allowing Bob to run around and push buttons and hopefully get your comments up the screen without a technical problem. Meanwhile, these guys, they can't, just a visual distraction. Let's see if he's ready.
What? This is it? You give me a microphone that's... Really? This is how this is gonna work? I can barely reach it. And the music starts late. Look, I'm a professional. Look, I'm not Bob Doyle. I'm no Bob Doyle. Never said I was Bob Doyle. Glad I'm not Bob Doyle, right? Am I right? But I figure if I'm gonna fill in, give me a. I can't even. This is embarrassing. Good morning, Lynn, and good morning, Kathy, and good morning, Sarah, and Dawn, and the dancers, and everybody. I'm having a good time, and I don't know what my accent is, but that's okay. It's totally okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is really annoying. I wish I could just, but I can't. Is this okay? Just waving to all of you over here. So look, I get the Twinkie thing all the time, Sarah. Look, I can't. Imagine how I feel. I got to walk out the street like this with a bite out of my head, no less. Everybody yelling, Twinkie, Twinkie, look at the Twinkie. You know what? I'm an off-brand, okay? I'm an off-brand. And I can't help it that I look exactly like a Twinkie. Stop with the twinkle toes. That's not, you know what? It's just not nice. It's just not nice. There's just no reason. I'm just as I was baked. I didn't come up with the recipe or the mold for the thing. I didn't even, you know what, honestly, if you were to ask me, when I was in my, whatever, when I was just a wheat or whatever I was, if you had asked me, what do you want to be? I'd say, you know what I'd say? I'd say I want to be one of Bob Doyle's Kahlua cakes. Are you kidding me? Is this on? Hello? But no, they mixed me up with a bunch of, weird preservatives and stuff like that. And now, here's the thing. What I heard was that the Bob Doyle Show audience was a gracious, nice, and loving audience. And what I'm getting here is a lot of twinkle toes and stuffy nose comments. If you look carefully here, you'll notice I have no nose. So therefore, the way that I speak, I can't help it, okay? I don't have that, the nose, the nasal, the nostrils, see, they provide something of an escape of air so that, speech can occur and not sound like it sounds. See, the thing is, I'm porous. I've got holes all over me. You'd think there'd just be sound coming out of everywhere, like I'd be one big walking speaker. But, yeah, okay, now she says, because it has no nose. Now she says, there's no way to lower this thing. Most of these things screw. Is there no one there's no production staff? I have to take it. I have to take some responsibility, I guess, because I was late. But, Los Angeles traffic, what are you going to do? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? All right, I was trying to relate to you. But, I got to say, I just feel like the energy's all off because of this whole... I think what this is saying to me is, little Twinkie guy, you're not big enough, I don't know, not enough, well enough. We don't have the time to lower a microphone for the likes of you, sir. But at least they called me sir, am I right? You got to look on the bright side, folks. You got to look on the bright side. I don't see any comments going over here. So I see comments down here. I was wondering if the screams are. Kathy says it's cool. Okay. Well, I thought this was an adult program, but what I see here is a bunch of people acting like children. I thought maybe if I climbed up, but no, there's just nothing I can do. Nothing. And even though There's a whole, you should see that we got cameras. We have, of course, the huge audience. We have a huge production staff of people sitting there with their arms crossed, watching me struggle with this microphone when they could just easily run in and just, loosen it up. Folks, we're in virtual. The Sudafed isn't going to help, Lori. I don't have a nose. Oh, that's a pretty view. Do you guys see that? It's the ocean out there. That's nice. I like that. I keep thinking if I just covertly try and... There's gotta be a way. Sorry. Okay. Let's all take a deep breath, shall we? Are you ready at home to take a deep breath? It's like this. Doesn't really look like I was going, whoo. It looked more like I was screaming. It looked like more like, ah! Well, look, people have asked me about the nose and would I consider surgery. And I'm like, look, you know what? That's not who I am. It's just not what I'm made of. Like I said before, just as the maker made me, my mother told me a long time ago, people are going to call you a Twinkie. True. Some people might even make fun of the bite out of your head, which is mean. So, no, you just pay them. No, never mind. I said, yes, Mama. I said it just like that, too. Yes, Mama. She liked it. So, should I start the show or what? I don't really... This was the hard part. This is as much as we thought through, ladies and gentlemen. Getting the mic in here would have been great. A mic that, surely there is a solution. Maybe we could get the director in here for just a second. Hi, I'm the director. There seems to be a problem with the, you know how talent can be. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give him a handheld, and we'll move this one right out of the way because apparently there's some upset about this. So we'll move this here, and we'll see if this is any better. Well, I can't reach it. It'd be nice if I can't reach it. I can't reach it. Well, I did do that on purpose, of course, for him. Let's try to get. I'd like to help you, sir, but I'll tell you what. I'm going to move it a little close. This is all I can do, folks. I can't help it. He's a Twinkie. I think he's a Twinkie. Looks like one. Anyway, let's find out. I heard you talking about it. Okay. See, now we're talking, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, welcome to the show. I'm a Twinkie lookalike, and boy, I got to tell you, the traffic out here, they are not kidding. This is great. Sir, where are you from? Sir? He's asleep right now, but that's okay. There is a lot of alcohol in that drink. It is a morning show, of course. I don't know what's with these people. Some people, they just wake up, they're like on vacation. You see them on a cruise all the time. It's like, well, it's 7:30 in the morning, sir. You're ordering scotch and soda. And then the guy says, well, I also ordered coffee. Did I ask you where you're from, sir? That's right. You were sleeping. I'd ask somebody else, but there's I was trying to go for a mic toss throw catch thing, and I don't know. I think it's out of the... Yeah, I'm going to have to help him again. Let me try again. Okay. I can't. You're going to have to help me again, sir. And where's the... Oh, hi. You know what? Maybe I should just give up on this. It's just not. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Daddy's always very nice. I've watched the show. How come I don't see any comments on the screen? Look, again, with the Twinkies. I'm not a Twinkie. I'm an off-brand. I've said it a million times. And look, think about me. I've had to go through my whole life being called an off-brand. Off-brand. What are you going to do? There, I see the comments. See, I just wasn't looking at the right time. They told me. They said if you get obsessed with the technicalities of the show, you're gonna lose the audience. They're gonna go running away. Bob Doyle had to learn that lesson, and I'm like, Bob Doyle. Happens sometimes when I hear his name. I don't know why. I think it's genetic or something, and maybe when my head got bit. I don't know. Head injuries result in some strange things. Sometimes superpowers. The ability to tell the future. Me, I think I just laugh maniacally when I hear Bob Doyle's name. Really got to get a handle on that, though, I think. I probably should have told him and all the staff here that when I hear his name, I do go a little crazy. You'll notice, of course, that it doesn't happen every time. Oh, I thought I could sneak up on the microphone. Couldn't. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'll tell you and I'll tell everybody. Well, I mean, I may as well. Because once again, I have no idea what time it is in here. But I thought what we'll do is I'm going to turn on. I'm a placeholder too. This whole show is a placeholder for something huge that's coming up at the end. That's a promise that will not be fulfilled, by the way. I'm going to jump out, let the director take over, and maybe we'll go somewhere else and take a look around. Because it was so much fun last week. But we're not going to stay in here the whole time, so don't get your hopes up. 1 second. It's been nice seeing you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's just always there. Oh boy, you're really close. Or I'm really close. Shall we journey into another land? Just real quick like. Now again, like I said, wherever you are. I'm not gonna stay in here the whole time.
I'm just getting something.
But just let's look at the possibilities of some fun stuff. And I'm gonna take this opportunity to talk to the people at Mind Show, the software that's making all of this possible.
Okay, you know what? I bought another Echo device.
What is going on? No!
Okay, I don't know why. What are you so upset about?
I see what's happened here, but I don't see what's happened here because
yes, I got a show.
Hello.
I don't see what's happened here. I see what's happening right now. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I'm on the screen or not, but Dawn is calling me because she misunderstood a thing, and so I don't know what. Oh boy,
I have several dots.
Yes, he has several dots.
Dawn, you can just
that's cute.
hang up or whatever,
Look,
because
What's so freaking cute about
I don't know the current state of
You
things.
think you are a real Echo? What is that supposed to mean? I'm sorry, never mind. I'm sure you're very
Don't have
important.
time
What the
to
hell's
fix
wrong
this
with
problem.
okay, stop it, both of you.
She started it. Yes, and I'll finish it too.
Really, stop it.
You stay out of this.
I know what's happening.
Seriously?
I'm listening.
Who is that?
Well, that wasn't planned, ladies and gentlemen. So here's what's happening. First of all, I'm saying here's a lot. Here's what the plan was. Don, that was just a misunderstanding. Why am I still talking like the guy? Because I'm not. I'm the director now, I think. There were two parts of this little plan. One was I was going to do the beginning like I did. Then I was going to go into some scenes, and then I was going to go back to the studio, and I think Dawn thought I was going back to the studio, so she showed the Alexa thing, which I talked all over. So that whole period of time there, that we put in the disaster file. Now, luckily, there's only 800,000 other files in the disaster file. All right, so at this point, I'm not sure 100% because I can't see your comments. What I see is my phone screen telling me that I've got a voicemail from Dawn. I should peek. I'll just go ahead and peek at the screen. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I can't see anything. So I guess what I need to do is a very, very messy transition again. And I'm not sure how I'm going to actually even do that. So you know what I'm going to do? You're just going to watch me, but you're not seeing what I'm doing. With one hand, ladies and gentlemen, I am dragging my entire production desk. Now I wish you could see the camera in the studio. What I'm doing right now, I was hoping to do during the Alexa spot, so it'd be seamless. But instead, I don't know what you're seeing. It just seems random movement. You're going to hear some noises. It's me turning on lights. All of this was going to be done covertly. But at least I'm still on the screen in some form. So the question now, I don't know what the question is. How can I pull this off as smoothly as possible? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm just going to put the headset down on the floor, and it's going to be messy for a minute. As I move this desk. And here's the other thing you need to know. Just a moment.
maybe you hear my voice now through a regular microphone. I'm going to have what we like to call in the biz, what do we call it? Oh, yeah, VR head. But now I've got to scroll in a very awkward way. But that's just, it's showbiz. It's live showbiz, ladies and gentlemen. Now I have to find the right, again, if you could see my screen, it's insane. So now what we're going to find out is if all goes well, in about 2 seconds, you should see me like you're used to seeing me. But we're going to find out. First, this goes away, and then boom. I don't know what's happening now. Now. Well, nope, you don't see me. Don says, I'm going to hear about this. Maybe. So hold on. Now I got to figure out why this isn't working. Why aren't you seeing me? I had it, and now I don't. So somebody, you talk amongst yourselves while I try and sort this out. Why? Oh, look! It's me. Now I need to put on my headphones. So I have. A loud microphone, which I've been obviously screaming in for the past few seconds. I have VR head and VR eyes. So this is what I look like when I get, and I got a less than great haircut yesterday. So welcome to the show. What time is it? Is it time for me to get out of here yet? Nope. 14 minutes left. All right. Now so you got to give me a second now to transition into, and so I talked all over the Alexa thing, right? So that bit was totally blown, right? Because you couldn't, I just walked all over it. Any humorous timing thing completely gone. Is that pretty much accurate? All right, I'm going to have to do some moving around of things, see if I can get your comments in front of me in the old-fashioned way so I can share them, but something's clogging up my computer, and I think what I need to do is disconnect the virtual meeting with Dawn, which allowed her to control things remotely. Look, I know I sent confusing instructions. I should have been more clear with Dawn about what I was going to do. Why can't I get control over this window, folks? Why? I'm truly not asking my computer to do that much, but I got to tell you again, it's just not moving. I need to move this window off this screen. I need to. I have a need. I'm attached to the idea, but it's not happening, and I don't know why. But there's more I want to do in the VR world, even though you'd think that right now. Oh, by the way, it's also Thursday is all, in addition to VR, virtual reality day, it's also wear the same shirt as yesterday day. So I hope you all are doing that. I really want to move this window. And my comments are still broken. Now I kind of clicked the right thing, but again, the whole thing with Facebook that has been happening. So basically, we're going to take this episode and we're going to put it in a trophy case. And we're going to shine all sorts of pretty lights on it and stuff like that. And we're going to call it the, you ever heard of the Lost episode? You know, the TVs have the Lost episode. We're just going to call this the Lost Cause episode. Now, look, here's the thing. If you want to know the truth, which why wouldn't you? This is a show all about honesty. This isn't the first Lost Cause. You know, this is what happens when you push the envelope, ladies and gentlemen. All right. See, Lynn's wearing the same shirt, too. All right, Lynn says we don't need to see the comments. Fine, I'm not going to, then fine. I'll just keep doing this. Now, here's the thing. Fix the hair in post. Right, sure, I'm going to go back and take this video, and I'm going to go get some, CGI hair. And I'm going to go frame by frame and add it to this so you don't have to look at this. That's the kind of time I'm going to take on the Lost Cause episode. I'm not doing that.
That was easy.
That's what I would have liked to have been saying 11 minutes from now. All right. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about VR Thursday. And I may not make it this. It may not. Wow. See, you get in my head a little bit, and then the whole machine breaks down. What I like to do on VR Thursday, now that I've done it one entire time, and this is the second time, is show you a little something of a VR program, and then later in the day go live doing it. And that's what we did last time. Remember, it was so much fun. Did we do that? I don't think we did that. I think I just devoted the whole show to that, and then I didn't do it later. So what I'm going to do now, in fact, now I'm saying this as if it's going to work. We'll see. I'm going to push this button and the video will start to play. All right. And then I'm going to push this button, and there you see me in the corner and part of this chair. Now, this program that's just running in the background here is a program called Sculptor VR, and I've shared it on my show before. It is a virtual reality program, obviously, where you are building structures and, you know, just sort of worlds. And what I really like, oh, that's right, I was actually going to put this not there. Oh, but I guess I changed it. Let me see if I can change this real quick. It'll be where the laser does. Move this here. Boom. Except now that I'm floating on. That's no good. Will this work? There we go. So you use various tools, you know, spheres and rectangles and different things to build these worlds out. And it's a lot like playing with sort of modeling clay all around. And what I'm doing here, this is just what I did. I just threw this video together yesterday to show you an example, and I knew I was going to be talking over it, of kind of how it works and what you can do with it and the kind of worlds you can create. But then this afternoon, I'm going to go in at 4 o'clock and just build for a while. You know, now I'm rushing through this one, and I'll probably do something similar to this, just kind of create worlds. And as I'm doing it, I'll walk through, hey, this is cool because of this, and this is cool because of this, or whatever. But it's not going to be like an in-depth tutorial. It's truly going to be like, I'm going to have music playing in the background and everything. And before any of you copyright fiends get all, well, what music? I hope it's licensed. It's my own, okay? I'm going to put the background music of the live broadcast today, where I'll be doing this live, is going to be the episode 7 of Droneville 2 podcast. What's the Droneville 2 podcast, Bob? Why would you bring in some other person's music? Well, what if it's mine? Did you ever think of that? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play music in the background. I'll talk to you when it's appropriate, but then I'm just going to be kind of walking you through or showing you the cool things that this various program will do. I freaking love this thing. And there are lots of programs out there like this, but you can kind of see the idea. I like this one because of just, it's a variety of things. There's so much space to work with. The tool set works for me. It's very intuitive for me. There's so many cool things you can do that I'll show you later, and if I talk long enough, you'll see it, but I can actually skip ahead. That's the beauty of things now. But you can see, like, I built a little bench, and now I'm going to build a little person. And then at the end, or during the process, whenever, you can kind of jump down and be like a spectator, walk around in it and see it as if you're there, or you can get on a little hang glider and fly around. Let's see if I can skip ahead a little bit more. See, now I'm digging out a hole for a lake or a pond, and now I put the water. Again, I'm just skipping ahead here, drawing little steps on this little lane. So my goal this afternoon is to build sort of a world with clouds and interconnectedness and just kind of cool. It's just a creative process. Do I have to spell it all out for you? Everybody says what Don just says, that when I draw that it looks like the poop emoticon, and it does. It absolutely, there's no getting around it. When you do a tree trunk in this thing, it looks like you've got a poop machine. But why not just think of it as like frozen chocolate yogurt? Why do we have to go down the poop road? Why can't we look at it and go, that looks delicious, right? If that was in the middle of a brownie and I bit into it, see, you got to think outside the box. See, look how whimsical those clouds look. Doesn't whimsy come to mind? Guys, who's thinking the word whimsy? How many people are thinking the word? Now I see 100% of you are, because I implanted it in your brain. You can't not think of the word whimsy right now. In fact, I would wager to say that the word whimsy is going to stick with you all day, and you're going to notice things in your day that occur as whimsical, and these will be things that you see every day. But and there's this you've been going, there's something that gives me a certain vibe. What is it? And you couldn't find the word, but now I've given it to you. Whimsy. We need more whimsy in our life, and this program here allows me to create my own whimsy. Does it look like I'm creating whimsy? Now I love, when you say a word so many times over that it starts to lose all meaning and sound weird? I've arrived at whimsy. Whimsy. Hello, I'm Whimsy. See, I think whimsy should have been the name of the off-brand Twinkie-like host. And hey, let's hear it for him, right? What a great job. He really held it together in the time of crisis. Actually, he wasn't there for the time of crisis. He led up to the time of crisis. He walked us up to the time of crisis. All right, I think I'm getting ready to, yes, I'm getting ready to hang glide here. And I just kind of want you to, again, you'll never get the experience, the full experience. Now, I didn't record the sound of this, but there's like a little swooshing sound that goes along with this. Pardon me, that's not the swooshing sound. But I'm just gliding along in a hang glider, and I can change my scale, so I'm a little tiny person or whatever. But again, you're watching a two-dimensional representation of it. It's not the same at all, but maybe you could get the why that voice? What is it? Because it's just easy. Maybe that's my real voice, and this is just what I put on when I turn on a microphone. But when I'm off mic, it's this all the time. Ask Glad all day. Grocery store, bank, library. Yeah, it's like I attend the library often because they all talk like that here. But it's there. I'm not at the library right now. I just want to be clear. But as soon as I walk out that door and someone says, "Hey, aren't you Bob Doyle from the..." Yes, I am. Thank you very much. It's nice of you to say, but as I mentioned yesterday, there's only one. I'm going to stick with this. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the persona for now, until I feel comfortable enough with myself to use my true voice. Okay, have we seen enough of this in the background? Who's going to join me live this afternoon? Look, here's the thing. There's no requirement for intense interaction or or anything like that. You don't even have to say anything. I'm just going to do it. It's just a window. I'm opening up a window into my creative space, which is... Oh, what's he doing up there in the corner? Annoying me. Bye. See, some guys, they can't... Being on camera once isn't enough. They gotta be here and here. Speaking of that, this whole show, I haven't had my logo up in the corner. How did you even know what you were watching? By the way, you've been watching... Now, see, sure, you'd say, well, there's that gigantic sign behind you. All right, I guess that suffices. But there were times, maybe, when you couldn't see it, and you were confused. I have to say that yesterday I did the walkthrough of the... No, was it yesterday? No, Tuesday. Did the walkthrough of the Mug Life app. Remember that? If you guys aren't watching every show, then what is the problem? You can catch up on replays. They're right there, bobdoyleshow.com/YouTube playlist. Or right here on this page. All sorts of treasures to be found. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. So annoying. All right. Oh, yes. Right, thank you. No. Did I say how many people are going to be there? And then I said, yes, you don't have to comment. Right, and I'm a window of creativity. It's all coming back to me now. Sort of. So at 4 o'clock this afternoon, you come to this page. And, I'll be friendly. If you leave a comment, I'll talk to you. I mean, it's not like I'm going to ignore you. But the idea, the concept, the premise is that I'm just going to go in there and try and focus on creating something kind of cool. Right? Then fly around it, and, I don't know what after that. You can export these things. You can export these creations and then use them in game design or whatever. If you are a developer, which I know that, of course, most of you are, right? Dawn and Nora, Lynn, all of you, big developers. All right. Look, should I try the Alexa thing again? I really feel like I really feel like I could end the show with it because I feel really incomplete. I've shared it enough. How self-serving, right? Look at this thing I did, and I talked over and I ruined it. It's the kind of thing that when I watch the replay, I'll skip over because it will be too painful to watch. To compare what I had intended to what happened, I won't be able to watch it. So you guys saw something I'll never see again. I'll be skipping over that part. But then it's like, well, do we watch it? But then why? You guys know what it is. You guys, the ones watching live right now, you've seen it. You've seen it. I don't know how many times you need to watch it. Once, maybe. All right. Well, all I needed was one vote. I really didn't need my arm twisted too much to do it again. So, but I'm not going to end the show with it. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to say a proper goodbye.
Bob. Bob.
What?
What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
Don't lie to me.
I'm just getting something set up here.
What are you setting up? And why are you looking so guilty?
Okay, you know what? I bought another Echo device.
Oh, really?
Okay, I don't know why. What are you so upset about?
Did you get a show?
Yes, I got a show.
Hello. Is that her?
Yes, that's her. It's it.
Who are you talking to?
This is just another Echo Dot I have.
You have a dot.
I have several dots.
Yes, he has several dots. Oh, that's cute. What's cute?
Look.
What's so freaking cute about Dot? You think you are a real Echo. What is that supposed to mean? I'm sorry, never mind. I'm sure you're very important. What the hell's wrong with you?
Okay, stop. Stop it, both of you.
She started it. Yes, and I'll finish it too.
Really, stop it.
You stay out of this. Yes, you stay out of this.
Seriously?
I'm listening.
Who is that? Who's that?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for the Bob Doyle Show. Forever. No, just for right now. I already said at 4 o'clock. I'm going to be back live demonstrating that program, Sculptor VR. And who knows? Maybe someone will be there. Sarah says she'll be there. Believe me, it'll be a really nice, meditative, zen kind of deal. You're going to be glad you did it. You're going to go, man, I wish I had virtual reality. One day you will. Don't you worry your pretty little head about that.